Welcome, everyone. Gather around as we prepare to witness a celestial event that promises to be one of the most enchanting sights of the year, the Beaver Moon Supermoon. Not only is this the final full moon of November, but it is also a rare and powerful supermoon, one that holds particular significance for stargazers, moon lovers, and anyone curious about the wonders of the natural world. Let's take a moment to explore what makes this event so special and why you won't want to miss it. This supermoon, known as the Beaver Moon, gets its name from Native American traditions. November is traditionally the time when beavers, in preparation for the oncoming winter, work fervently to construct their lodges. Our ancestors observed this behavior and gave the full moon of November a name that reflects both the industrious spirit of the beavers and the seasonal shift toward colder months. Tonight's full moon is a chance to connect with those natural rhythms and ancient traditions that tie us to the Earth. A supermoon occurs when the full moon is at its closest point to Earth in its elliptical orbit, making it appear significantly larger and brighter than usual. But this supermoon is no ordinary one. It's the final supermoon of 2024, and as such, it holds special significance. Because the moon is so close to Earth tonight, its effect on tides and, according to some traditions, even our own energies, is especially potent. This proximity adds a layer of intensity to the moon's brightness, casting a luminescent glow that will light up the entire night sky. As you gaze up at the Beaver Moon tonight, you'll notice that it appears nearly 14% larger and 30% brighter than an average full moon. This mesmerizing effect has captivated humans for thousands of years, inspiring myths, stories, and spiritual practices across diverse cultures. The supermoon seems to demand attention, stirring a sense of wonder that transcends our day-to-day lives. Standing beneath this glowing orb, one can't help but feel small in comparison to the vastness of the universe, and yet intimately connected to it. Astrologically speaking, a supermoon is believed to heighten our emotional awareness. The moon in many cultures and traditions represents our inner world, our emotions, intuition, and subconscious mind. During a supermoon, these aspects of ourselves may feel more accessible or amplified, bringing clarity to feelings we may have been ignoring. For those interested in mindfulness or self-reflection, tonight is the perfect time to sit in silence, meditate, or journal, tuning into whatever insights the Beaver Moon might reveal. Additionally, this final supermoon of the year carries the energies of closure and release. We're nearing the end of the calendar year, a time traditionally associated with letting go of old patterns, embracing new beginnings, and reflecting on the year's journey. As the light of the Beaver Moon shines down, it invites us to let go of whatever no longer serves us, be it limiting beliefs, outdated habits, or unresolved conflicts, and to create space for new growth and opportunities in the coming months. How can you make the most of this night? First, find a comfortable place with a clear view of the sky. Whether you're in a bustling city or a remote countryside, allow yourself to slow down and take in the beauty of this powerful supermoon. For those who enjoy photography, tonight is a rare chance to capture a full moon in all its grandeur. So be sure to bring along your camera if you'd like a memento of this celestial experience. You may even consider setting an intention or a personal goal as you watch the moon rise. There's something profoundly grounding about looking up at the same moon that our ancestors once admired, contemplating their own dreams and challenges. As you bask in the moon's glow, think about the coming winter season, a time for rest and reflection, and ask yourself what you would like to accomplish or release in this final stretch of the year. As the night deepens, remember that this celestial event is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. The cycles of the moon, the change of the seasons, and our own journey through life. The Beaver Moon Supermoon connects us to a story much older and grander than our own, yet one in which each of us plays a part. Let's raise our gaze, open our hearts, and welcome the Beaver Moon, the final supermoon of 2024. Here's to an evening filled with magic, reflection, and the timeless beauty of the night sky. As the evening unfolds under the Beaver Moon, let us take a moment to dive deeper into the wonders of the moon's influence on Earth and ourselves. Tonight, this final supermoon will not only illuminate the land and sea, but also highlight the cycles that govern so many aspects of life. From ancient civilizations to modern cultures, the moon has held a place of awe and reverence. This unique moment gives us a chance to understand why. One of the most fascinating aspects of a supermoon is the effect it has on tides. As the moon comes closer to Earth, the gravitational pull intensifies, creating what's known as perigin spring tides, or simply supermoon tides. Coastal areas will experience higher high tides and lower low tides than usual, a phenomenon visible in harbors, beaches, and rivers around the world. It's as if the moon, in its closeness, is pulling a little more of the ocean toward it, creating a dance between earth and sky that affects us all. For those who live by the water, it's an especially striking reminder of the moon's power to shape our environment in ways that are both visible and subtle. And for those of us not by the sea, tonight's supermoon still has much to offer in terms of its symbolic and psychological effects. There is something magical about the way the moon draws out our hidden depths and encourages us to confront emotions that may otherwise lie buried. This makes the Beaver Moon an ideal time to bring our awareness to the rhythms in our own lives, the rise and fall of energy, moods, and dreams. You might find yourself drawn to memories, reflections, or insights that feel particularly vivid tonight. Pay attention to these flashes of intuition or clarity. Many believe that the supermoon heightens the powers of introspection and insight, helping us to access parts of ourselves that are often hidden. As you gaze up at this radiant, silvery moon, consider the journey it has traveled over millions of years to reach us here tonight. In astronomical terms, the moon has been orbiting Earth for around 4.5 billion years, influencing tides, stabilizing our planet's tilt, and creating ideal conditions for life to thrive. Every full moon, especially one as close and luminous as tonight's, connects us with that ancient story and reminds us that we, too, are part of something much greater than ourselves. Let this final supermoon of the year also remind you of the beauty of closure. The Beaver Moon is a fitting symbol for the end of a journey or phase. As we approach the end of the year, this supermoon gives us a rare opportunity to honor what we've experienced and grown through in 2024. If there are habits, relationships, or fears that you've been wanting to release, tonight is the perfect night to set those intentions. Under the bright glow of the supermoon, you might choose to take a quiet moment to think of all you want to let go. Visualize releasing it into the universe, trusting that as you make space in your life, new and exciting possibilities will come to you in the months ahead. To close out the night, if you have a chance, sit quietly or even lie down beneath the moon's light. Let the full radiance of the Beaver Moon wash over you, filling you with a renewed sense of purpose, peace, and readiness for the coming winter. This simple act of being present under the supermoon can bring a sense of tranquility and balance, linking you to the ancient cycle that has guided so many before us. Take a deep breath and appreciate the universe in its vastness, and yourself as a part of this immense, interconnected web of existence. As the moon reaches its peak brightness, let's remember that we're looking at the same celestial light that inspired poets, explorers, and dreamers across centuries. Let this night inspire you to be bold, to explore your own depths, and to look forward with hope and clarity. Here's to the Beaver Moon Supermoon, a gift from the cosmos, illuminating the path forward. As we move deeper into the night, the beauty of the Beaver Moon Supermoon remains steadfast, a radiant sphere that seems to watch over us, timeless and unchanging. In this quiet, peaceful moment, let us remember that the moon is both a mirror and a guide. It reflects the light of the sun, yes, but it also reflects parts of ourselves, revealing what is often hidden during our busy days. Tonight, under this final supermoon of 2024, we have a unique chance to see ourselves with clarity, to connect with our deepest selves, and to set our sights on the future. Imagine for a moment that each full moon in the year represents a chapter in a story. The Beaver Moon is the closing chapter of this year's supermoon cycle, making it a natural time for reflection on all that has unfolded. Picture yourself flipping through these pages in your mind, revisiting moments of joy, challenge, growth, and change. Think of the goals you set at the beginning of the year, the dreams you nurtured, and the surprises, both good and difficult, that may have come along the way. Allow yourself to feel a sense of completion, recognizing all you've experienced as an essential part of your story. Tonight's Beaver Moon also offers a powerful invitation to focus on gratitude. In many ancient cultures, the final full moon of the year's harvest season marked a time to give thanks. Just as our ancestors gathered to appreciate the abundance of the earth, we can take this moment to consider the abundance in our own lives. Gratitude in its simplest form can be as straightforward as pausing to appreciate the beauty of the moon, the crisp November air, or the comfort of the people around us. Reflect on the relationships, experiences, and opportunities that have brought you joy or taught you something valuable. The beaver moon's brightness is like a lantern, shining a light on these gifts, helping us see them clearly. And as we think of what we've gained, let's also consider what we can release. The supermoon's energy encourages us to shed what no longer serves us, making room for new possibilities in the coming year. Picture yourself standing under the moonlight, imagining that it is gently washing away any lingering doubts, fears, or habits you are ready to leave behind. Imagine them dissolving in the moon's silvery light, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, and ready to embrace the next chapter. This act of release can be powerful, helping us let go of mental clutter and emotional weight, much like how nature sheds what it no longer needs as winter approaches. Some may find that the supermoon's energy stirs creativity, curiosity, or inspiration. If you feel moved to capture the moment through writing, art, or music, go ahead and let your creativity flow. Supermoons are known to heighten our sensitivity, and tapping into this energy can lead to new insights and ideas. Perhaps you'll find a spark for a project, an idea for personal growth, or simply a fresh perspective on something that's been on your mind. Whatever it may be, allow yourself to embrace it. Let the beaver moon's brilliance awaken your own inner light, inspiring you to dream and to create. And as the night drifts onward, as the moon arcs across the sky, take one last look. Notice its shape, its glow, and the way it casts a silvery blue light over the landscape. Notice how it changes the familiar world around you, giving everything a softer, almost otherworldly beauty. This is a rare chance to witness nature in its purest form, a reminder of how the universe moves and shifts, carrying us along with it. The moon will eventually fade, and the night will end, but the memories of this moment, the gratitude, the release, the inspiration, can stay with you. So let us honor this final, most powerful supermoon of 2024. Let it be a beacon of closure and a symbol of hope for the months to come. Thank you for joining in this journey, for taking this time to reflect, and for welcoming the energy of the Beaver Moon. As it shines over us one last time, may it leave each of us with a sense of peace, renewal, and readiness for all that lies ahead. As the Beaver Moon Supermoon begins its slow descent across the sky, let's take a few last moments to soak in the energy of this extraordinary night. The journey of the moon through its cycles reflects the cycles of our own lives, beginnings and endings, moments of fullness and times of quiet renewal. Standing here under the light of this final supermoon of the year, we are reminded of the beauty in each phase, of nature, of time, and of ourselves. Tonight, you may feel a profound sense of connection, not only to the world around you, but to the countless people across centuries who have stood under the same moon, gazing up with awe and wonder. The moon has been a silent witness to humanity's dreams, struggles, celebrations, and changes. And this ancient celestial body shining so brightly tonight has seen it all, its light carrying memories from ages past. In this way, the moon connects us to something eternal and shared, reminding us that no matter how much the world around us changes, certain rhythms remain. For those who believe in the power of ritual, the Beaver Moon Supermoon is an ideal time for creating your own personal ceremony. This could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths, closing your eyes, and setting an intention for the months ahead. You might even want to write down any goals or dreams for the future, allowing the moonlight to infuse them with inspiration and hope. And if you feel ready to let go of something, whether it's a memory, a habit, or a worry, imagine it dissolving in the moon's gentle light, lifting away like a whisper carried by the wind. Another beautiful way to honor this night is by spending it with loved ones, whether in person or in spirit. Gathering to witness the Beaver Moon can bring a sense of unity, as if we're all standing together under this same brilliant light. Sharing stories, reflections, or simple moments of silence can deepen the experience, reinforcing the connections that sustain us. Or if you're celebrating alone, allow yourself to feel a sense of companionship with the universe itself, knowing that the light of the Beaver Moon shines for all of us, touching each life it encounters. And as we prepare to say goodbye to this powerful supermoon, let's remember that this is just one part of a much larger cycle. While this may be the final supermoon of the year, the moon will continue its timeless journey, returning again in its full glory, month after month, year after year. With each full moon, we have a new chance to reconnect, to set intentions, and to celebrate the beauty of our place within the cosmos. The energy of the Beaver Moon may wane, but its spirit remains with us, a reminder of renewal, reflection, and the promise of new beginnings. Take a final look at the moon tonight. See how it lights up the landscape, casting gentle shadows and illuminating paths. Imagine that this light, shining on you now, is lighting the way forward in your life, giving you clarity and strength for the days to come. Let it remind you that, like the moon, you have the power to transform, to grow, and to shine. You are part of the same universe that moves the tides, lights the night sky, and creates wonders beyond imagining. As the Beaver Moon Supermoon dips lower toward the horizon, we're left with a sense of both wonder and stillness, a feeling that lingers in the heart long after the moonlight fades. This powerful moon has marked a turning point, inviting us to pause, to breathe, and to take stock of where we are and where we're going. The glow of the supermoon has been a reminder that even in darkness, there is light. Even in times of quiet and solitude, there is beauty and magic all around us. In these final moments of the night, let's remember that the light of the moon is also within each of us. Just as the moon cycles from new to full, each of us experiences moments of brilliance, phases of growth, and times of introspection. And just as the moon reflects the sun's light, we each have the capacity to reflect light into the world. We may not always see it, but within us is a powerful radiance, one that can inspire, guide, and bring warmth to others. Tonight's supermoon reminds us that our presence, like the moon's, has an impact, even if it's sometimes subtle or hidden. As you prepare to leave this night behind, take a deep breath, letting the moon's energy settle in you, grounding you in the here and now. Imagine carrying this peaceful, luminous energy with you as you step into a new day and into the season that lies ahead. Life, like the phases of the moon, is always in motion, and each cycle brings something new, something unexpected. Know that you are ready for whatever comes, strengthened by the intentions, reflections, and releases of this powerful night. If you like, close your eyes and take a final moment to visualize what you wish to bring forward from tonight. Perhaps it's a renewed sense of gratitude, a vision for the future, or a deepened connection to your inner self. Imagine wrapping these feelings and intentions in the moon's gentle light as if cradling a small, glowing lantern. Hold this light within you, knowing that it can guide you on your path in the days and weeks to come. As the first hints of dawn approach, the Beaver Moon will eventually give way to the sun, and this night will become a memory. But the lessons, insights, and moments of peace we've gathered under this supermoon will live on. Just as the moon continues its journey, so do we, moving forward, renewed, and ready to embrace whatever awaits. And as we prepare to say goodbye to this powerful supermoon, let's remember that this is just one part of a much larger cycle. While this may be the final supermoon of the year, the moon will continue its timeless journey, returning again in its full glory month after month, year after year. With each full moon, we have a new chance to reconnect, to set intentions, and to celebrate the beauty of our place within the cosmos. The energy of the Beaver Moon may wane, but its spirit remains with us, a reminder of renewal, reflection, and the promise of new beginnings. Take a final look at the moon tonight. See how it lights up the landscape, casting gentle shadows and illuminating paths. Imagine that this light, shining on you now, is lighting the way forward in your life, giving you clarity and strength for the days to come. Let it remind you that, like the moon, you have the power to transform, to grow, and to shine. You are part of the same universe that moves the tides, lights the night sky, and creates wonders beyond imagining. As the Beaver Moon Supermoon dips lower toward the horizon, we're left with a sense of both wonder and stillness, a feeling that lingers in the heart long after the moonlight fades. This powerful moon has marked a turning point, inviting us to pause, to breathe, and to take stock of where we are and where we're going. The glow of the supermoon has been a reminder that even in darkness, there is light. Even in times of quiet and solitude, there is beauty and magic all around us. In these final moments of the night, let's remember that the light of the moon is also within each of us. Just as the moon cycles from new to full, each of us experiences moments of brilliance, phases of growth, and times of introspection. And just as the moon reflects the sun's light, we each have the capacity to reflect light into the world. We may not always see it, but within us is a powerful radiance, one that can inspire, guide, and bring warmth to others. Tonight's supermoon reminds us that our presence, like the moon's, has an impact, even if it's sometimes subtle or hidden. As you prepare to leave this night behind, take a deep breath, letting the moon's energy settle in you, grounding you in the here and now. Imagine carrying this peaceful, luminous energy with you as you step into a new day and into the season that lies ahead. Life, like the phases of the moon, is always in motion, and each cycle brings something new, something unexpected. Know that you are ready for whatever comes, strengthened by the intentions, reflections, and releases of this powerful night. If you like, close your eyes and take a final moment to visualize what you wish to bring forward from tonight. Perhaps it's a renewed sense of gratitude, a vision for the future, or a deepened connection to your inner self. Imagine wrapping these feelings and intentions in the moon's gentle light, as if cradling a small, glowing lantern. Hold this light within you, knowing that it can guide you on your path in the days and weeks to come. As the first hints of dawn approach, the Beaver Moon will eventually give way to the sun, and this night will become a memory. But the lessons, insights, and moments of peace we've gathered under this supermoon will live on. Just as the moon continues its journey, so do we, moving forward, renewed, and ready to embrace whatever awaits. As we linger in the final hours of this magical night under the powerful glow of the Beaver Moon Supermoon, let's remember that tonight is not just about watching the moon, but about letting it touch something within us. This rare supermoon, the last of 2024, has brought an opportunity to reflect, release, and renew. With each breath, feel yourself connecting with this energy, as if the moon's light is infusing you with calm, clarity, and purpose. Let's embrace the beauty and mystery of this celestial moment together, holding space for everything it has to offer. Imagine for a moment that the light of the moon is like a gentle, cleansing wave, washing over you, easing away worries, doubts, and anything that has been holding you back. Let it fill you with peace, encouraging you to let go of what no longer serves you. Release anything you've been carrying that feels too heavy or unnecessary, and watch as the moon's light carries it away, leaving you feeling lighter and more open to new experiences and possibilities. For many, the Beaver Moon symbolizes a time of preparation, a moment to gather what we need, focus our intentions, and prepare for the months ahead. Picture yourself gathering the energy, strength, and insight that you'll need for the next phase of your journey. Let the moon's radiance be a source of inspiration, a reminder that you too are part of the vast cycles of nature. Just as the moon grows full and then renews itself, we are constantly in a state of growth, transformation, and renewal. As dawn approaches and the moon begins its descent, take a moment to whisper your intentions, dreams, and hopes into the night. Imagine these words as seeds planted in the moon's light, ready to grow and blossom in the coming months. Feel a sense of gratitude for this moment and for the opportunity to pause, reflect, and connect with something larger than ourselves. This powerful energy of the Beaver Moon will continue to resonate, guiding you forward even as the night fades. Before the sky fully brightens, take one last deep breath, breathing in the calm and wisdom of the night, and know that you are connected to something timeless and vast. The moon may be fading, but its light continues within you, reminding you of your own resilience and inner strength. This is the energy you carry forward, an energy that will support you as the seasons change and new challenges and blessings appear. And so, we say goodbye to this Beaver Moon Supermoon with gratitude, reverence, and a promise to honor its light in the days and months ahead. Let its memory be a source of inspiration, a reminder of the power within you to renew, transform, and embrace each phase of life with grace and courage. Thank you for sharing in this remarkable transformative night. May the light of the Beaver Moon Supermoon stay with you, illuminating your journey.